Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the wild, wet, wonderful, mysterious, and nostalgia bone hits. We're back with another one. The greatest YouTuber of all time. Greater than Mr. Beast. Greater than Rudy. Greater than Nostalgianomics. It's Nostalgia Bone Hits. We're back with another one. And today we have kind of big news. Why you shouldn't listen to Brokemon Joey. Prismatic PC etbs are uninvestable. Meanwhile, he has like 50 of them in his closet. Telling you not to buy them. Strange. Anyway, I was telling you guys to buy these all up at like $170, $200. They're $300 today. Yeah, that's right. You heard it right. And then there's like dumbass YouTubers making videos like Prismatic's going to MSRP. Maybe the regular ETBs might go to like 70 or 80. And if they are, you should buy them. I mean, you're better off getting the PC ETBs though. I mean, the journey begins, you know. And I want to prove this point. If you're just patient and just wait it out, as soon as everyone found out Prismatic PC ETBs were out of print, they rise to 300. They're going to be 400 to 500 probably in the next like 6 months. Killer gains. I mean, you don't make that kind of shit invested in the stock market. Same with Unified Minds. We were telling you to buy that for $2,500 on this channel. Now like 38. What kind of gains is are you getting? You know, Lost Origin cases. We said to buy those. I'm buying a Chilling Rain case, by the way, for 3 bands. Let's go. Your time keeps on slipping to invest. But my point is, look at 151. The regular ETBs are 280. You're getting Prismatic. If it dips to 70, when that sets out, when the regular ETBs are out of print, you don't think they'll run to $200? I don't think they're like going to go to 1,000 or anything crazy like that, but they'll go up. Either way, I still recommend buying like vintage boxes. They're so much better. Phantom Forces. I was saying to buy that on this channel at like $12K. It's 24 grand. Let's go. You just got to be ahead of all the stupid people. And be patient. Anyway, what else am I going to talk about on this channel today? But you know, when you really think about this system, you know, ever since the Federal Reserve Act was created, we have had nothing but shady ass politicians, you know, throughout the rest of the time period, you know, especially recently. And like, we look at it as like, okay, so we had George Bush, Bill Clinton. They're all in the same group of fucking slaves to the fractional reserve banking system. Like, every president we had after they installed the fucking fractional reserve banking, they've all been for them, not for us. Obama, another one. All of them are for making you a slave and continuing this system. That, like, this country doesn't have to be like this. It could just be one big fucking spot where everyone just works together and, helps each other with their houses. The houses aren't 300K, 400K, 500K. Like, this could be completely different. It could be, anything's better than this. Anything is better than your average house is being $400,000 to $500,000 and your wages being nothing. Anything's better than this. Like, I would pick straight socialism, honestly, of just like everyone helps each other out, everyone does the same stuff, and helps each other out, man. And it's just a big colony of like people just partying. That's what I would rather have the country be, is just one big party zone where we just all get along, everyone works together. And it's kind of like the Amish, but just everybody just like parties together and, chills. I think that'd be so much cooler than this setup. But there's a lot of different things you could do. But we are basically all slaves from something that happened, back in the day. Basically, the Federal Reserve Act starting. That is what made us slaves. And that's why you're witnessing the purchasing power of a dollar just crumble. Like, let's go back to just 4 years ago. You could have bought Evolving Skies for $125 a box. Inflation is so bad over the past 4 years. And I've seen this coming way back then, that I'm like, an Evolving Skies box with inflation continuing is going to be like $3,000. And here we are 4 years later, an Evolving Skies box is $3,000, meaning my money is that fucking worthless. If Pokemon hasn't shown you anything, that money is essentially worthless. And I hope that wakes people up. Because it's like, if you go to buy an Evolving box, it used to be like you just took your paycheck, you could go buy like 10 of them 4 years ago. And now it's just like way different. You get your whole paycheck and you can just barely buy one Evolving Skies box for a lot of people. I mean, it's literally like that now, where it's almost shocking how different things are. But either way, it shows this system is just not working. And it's diabolically terrible. And seeing all the people that would just rather die than continue to just go through it, man, it's fucking sad. It really is. And no one talks about it. Because it doesn't make them money. No one talks about Nancy Pelosi insider trading. Like, that's all these people do. They insider trade to take advantage of shit. And they fuck over the working people. No one talks about the bodies. Because we're all flesh. We're all bodies that have to live here. We don't have a choice. We all have to be in this system without a fucking choice. And it just progressively gets worse and worse and worse and worse for us, the average people. And no one talks about it. Because they only talk about what gets them votes to keep them in power. And this two-party system, it's all created and controlled by them. It's all a scam. It's all a scam to keep you on one side or the other, fighting for the same thing. I've told people this for years. It's nothing but a scam. So they make the world worse for you to survive. And they've made it so your average worker, it's pointless to work. It's really sad, But anyway, that's all we got for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Prismatic PC TBs to the moon. Let's go. We're out.